Creating a stunning home is no walk in the park, just like crafting any other masterpiece of art. Fortunately, the world is teeming with incredibly gifted architects, ensuring a constant influx of awe-inspiring designs to marvel at. Furthermore, we are fortunate enough to have access to an extensive range of cutting-edge tools that are sure to maximize our productivity and profitability. Welcome to the mesmerizing world of architecture, where innovation knows no limits. Prepare to be amazed as we dive into the awe-inspiring realm of pushing the boundaries of traditional architectural norms. It is incredible to see how far the boundaries of traditional architecture are being pushed all the time. 20 of the world's most impressive buildings are featured. From inverted homes to oddly shaped buildings, all of them are fascinating to look at. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on great content like this one. Number 20. Manuel Villa's Habitable Polyhedron. The Hive House was designed by Barry Jackson and is a modular home that takes its cues from the honeycomb structures that are built by bees. As a result, it is adaptable to a wide variety of environments. To create a smaller dwelling, a beehive-like cluster of cells of uniform dimensions can be joined together along any of the 6 sides of the structure. Because of the versatility of the system, residents have the ability to make their homes larger or smaller depending on their need at any given time. The internal layout of each unit makes the most of the useful space available, which totals to 9.3 square meters. Internal wall partitions, which may or may not have pocket doors, are a regular feature throughout the building. These partitions make it possible to easily add or remove office, living, kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom cells according to operational requirements. Number 19. Brisbane's domestic terminal parking garage, Kinetic Facade. Ned Khan, who is known for his works that focus on the environment, has made a facade out of aluminum that moves with the wind and hides the side of a car park in Brisbane, Australia. The new facade is made of 117,000 metal panels that hang from the ceiling. The panels hang from a steel base and cover an area of 5,000 square meters. They are bolted to the first 8 floors. The individual panels are only hinged on one side, so they move with the wind to show the complicated patterns of wind chaos. Khan's work tries to test and change how displays can interact with their natural surroundings. This gives the viewer a piece of art that is always changing. Khan said, "The whole wall of the building seems to move in the wind, making it look like waves in a field of metallic grass. A silver skin that ripples lets in natural light and air. As sunlight breaks through the facade, it creates complex patterns of light and shadow on the walls, floors, and cars inside." Number 18. XTEN Architecture's Diamondhouse. The Diamondhouse is an audio recording studio and office addition to a home that is tucked away deep within a canyon, up against a sharply sloped mountainside, and it has restricted room and access. Each day, there is only a limited amount of sunlight that directly hits this location. Caissons with a depth of 30 feet are required to support the newly constructed foundations and walls because of the challenging geotechnical conditions. The retaining walls for this project needed to be compliant with a complex set of laws that govern their dimensions, weight, width, and depth, as well as their precise connection to one another. Number 17. Alpine Holiday Cabin. The asymmetric Alpine cottage designed by the Austrian architect Peter Jungmann and given the name Vogel by its owners because they believe it resembles a cross between a UFO and a Vogel, the German word for bird. The modest single-clad structure is a holiday home that can be rented out and provide sleeping accommodations for as many as 4 persons, despite having a floor area of only 45 square meters. It is situated on a grassy slope in the East Tyrolean village of Nussdorf. The only non-wood component of the structure is the feet, which are made of metal and are used to raise the structure off the ground. The exterior walls and roof are covered in large shingles, while the interior surfaces are coated with timber panels to generate a unique odor. Number 16. Joseph DiPasquale's Disc Office with a Hole. The AM project in Milan, led by architect DiPasquale, created the donut-shaped Guangzhou Circle Internet Gallery in the Chinese city. The Guangzhou Circle, standing at 138 meters tall on the banks of the Pearl River, serves as the headquarters for two major Chinese corporations. These are the Guangdong Hongda Xingye Group and the Guangdong Plastic Exchange. The Italian architect Joseph DiPasquale, along with his firm AM project in Milan, submitted the winning design for the building at the 2009 International Architectural Competition. It has a total height of 138 meters, 33 stories, 85,000 square meters of space, and a global investment of almost 50 million euros. With a diameter of 50 meters, the inner hole is a one-of-a-kind location with no counterpart anywhere else on the globe. Number 15. Studio Daniel Libeskind's apartment complex. Allow your senses to be assaulted by the sight of two striking residential complexes as you stand in a new park being developed to the northwest of central Milan. 5 slab buildings are topped with a crenellation of cockeyed penthouses. As the terraces expand, the surface folds into rigid drapes. Look away to see buildings with white, undulating balconies that make you think of cruise ships leaving port. The surrounding affluent area is filled with elegant apartment buildings and stately red tile roof mansions, so this seems like a stylistic fistfight. The 600 units of high-end housing are the first phase of an ambitious mixed-use megaproject named City Life, and their bold architecture certainly grabs your attention. A new and improved world? It's more of a well-bred mutt, providing the amenities of luxury dwelling at market rates, but also taking some artistic and urbanistic chances. Number 14. Sitbon Architects Bloom Aquatic Farm. The water will reshape our future in fundamental ways. By 2050, its level will have risen by 16 centimeters compared to present-day levels, and it is predicted that Asia would be significantly impacted. Bloom is a link whose initial installation in the Indian Ocean is planned so that a solution can be found to the problem of increasing sea levels as a result of climate change. This is why the cultivation of CO2-absorbing phytoplankton is central to the notion of this massive undertaking. Bloom is a tsunami warning center that can operate at a depth of up to 10 feet. It is a water level and quality controller for the ocean, river, and coastal dead zones that is moored to the seafloor via a cable system. The injection of photosynthesizing phytoplankton is intended to control the oxygen levels in these bodies of water. Number 13. Philip K. Smith's Transparent House. Lucid Steed, an optical illusion and architectural intervention by Philip K. Smith III, has been unveiled in Joshua Tree, California. Mirrors installed by the artist give the 70-year-old homesteader cabin the appearance of transparency, allowing it to reflect and absorb the lighting of its surroundings. To further illuminate the interior at night, LED lighting and other bespoke technological components were incorporated. Lucid Steed is about tapping into the quiet and the pace of change of the desert, explains Smith of the artwork. The plan comes into focus when you slow down and center yourself in the desert, so that light and shadow, reflected light and projected light, as well as transformation are all the themes that can emerge. Number 12. Dymitr Malcew's The Floating House. The floating house that was designed by Dymitr Malcew is a transportable structure that can be moored at a pier of marina with relative simplicity. The objective of the project was to have a little impact on the surrounding environment while simultaneously producing something that is genuinely one of a kind. The Parisian company H2 Horizon, which specializes in floating buildings, commissioned the creation of this one-of-a-kind hideaway for their client. The inside space is seamlessly integrated with the outside space thanks to the fact that all of the internal rooms flow out onto the terrace. The basis of the building is a floatable platform, and an arrangement of columns divides the glass curtain wall from the ceiling of the structure. Not only does this approach let in a great deal of natural light, but it also makes allowances for the little vibrations that are caused by the undulating sea surface on which the house rests. Number 11. Hexagonal Modular House by Barry Jackson. This unusually little house is actually a modular housing system designed by Barry Jackson. The Hive House system is made up of a number of hexagonal modules that may be placed in a variety of ways to form a home, or hive. The Hive House shape is inspired by the beehive, which is a simple recurring structure that may be added to repeatedly. Each module is only 9.3 square meters in size, and it is specifically built to serve a certain function within the home, such as an office, kitchen, parlor, or bedroom. The design's adaptability allows you to add or remove partitions, which can also include pocket doors. The layout can be as open and breezy as you like, or it can be closed off to create snug, distinct living rooms. The internal features of the house are frequently transferred to the exterior, but in the case of the Hive House, the interior is literally brought outside. The living room module has a wall panel that can be swung around onto the outdoor decking, as well as a wood-burning stove. And that's a wrap for part 1, but don't worry, the excitement doesn't end here. Make sure to tune in for part 2 for the highly anticipated top 10 designs. Trust me, you wouldn't want to miss that.